Now, through all of this, I know that, like, from being to the point to where, you know, you go to mechanic school, you got, you know, even now, you still doing the mechanics. When did music start playing a part in things? When did you start music?
Music.
Tell me, when did you start it?
Music, wow. I mean, music's been in me my whole life, but like a real big introduction to music to me was, I'm gonna go back to my Hughes days, like when we were just at recess or even at lunchtime on the tables, when we had the beat, we had the battle raps, we had everything going on.
Yeah.
I was right there in the middle, loving it all in the lunchroom. You remember the beat? Yeah, I did all that. I was there. I loved it. And then it just from there, it was just a build. From there, it was just like people wanted to battle from different schools, like from Woodward, from everywhere. Like it just brought a whole little creation of things. That was a wave back then, and that was some time. But that was my start.
That was your start.
And just from there, it just pushed me.
So how did you go from the lunchroom battles to the studio?
Well, lunchroom battles, it was a guy, real good friend of mine. Like, we like brothers now. Like, he was like, man, come check out my studio, man. Like, and I'm like, man, you ain't got no studio. And he like, nah, man, just come on. Like, and I was just like, man, all right. You know, his name X. My mama named me Evan. X.
Shout
out,
man.
Timeless. He's been doing this thing.
Yes.
Big ups. And but back then, that's a star move. You feel me? I got in and I went in and recorded a mixtape down there, and ever since then it's been on go. So again, big up to X. I love everything that he's doing. Timeless Records, got to put him on. He got it going. Just a little secret for y'all. He will produce a track on my Truth album that's coming out. So that was just a little bit. I ain't gonna tell you everything, but it's coming.
So you got your start with X. You linked up with him at that studio and you started. That was your first time really dropping and getting in that professional type of setting. What was that like for you that first time, the first song you made? Man,
I felt like a kid in a candy store. You know how you just be looking like, dang, I got the mic right here, got the it was just unbelievable to me. Like, I was like, when you're a kid, you always be like, I want to do this, I want to be like this, or I want to do this, but for it to really be happening like in real life and like, this is me.
Yeah.
It was just everything to me, like, so I took it and ran with it.
Now, did you put out any projects at this time, or did you?
At the time, are we talking about right now, or are we talking about?
We're talking about back then.
Back then, yeah, we had like little mixtapes out. We didn't push it on the social media market as like a big aspect thing like that, but yeah, we still got it. We got it cooking and everything like that. But now it's time. Yeah. Like, I went by a different name back then. Now it's time. What
was you going by back then?
I was T Skills.
Okay, T Skills. Okay then. So tell me, what's the rebrand? What was the rebrand to come up with Kollie with the K?
Kollie, okay.
Kollie, like what happened with the rebrand? What made you decide to say, you know what, I need to come back out, because you took a break.
Yeah.
And what made you decide to rebrand everything?
I ain't even gonna lie to you. What made me decide to come up with this project, My Truth and My Wave, is honestly my fiance.
Okay.
Kai, gotta shout you out on that. Love you. She encouraged me and said, don't stop your dream. Never stop your dream. It don't matter how old you feel like you are. It don't matter what time you think it is. It don't matter.
Yeah.
When it's your time, it's your time.
Wow.
And when she said that to me, like, I took that and I had to let it sink in for a minute, because, you know, a wave come and go every day, but it's only your time in that moment. And when it's your time, it just kept on dinging on me, like, and I just was like, hey, it's that time. So it's my time to hear my truth. It's my time to, like, if you think you know me, you probably knew the old me. Mm-hmm. You probably knew what you used to know. You don't know the new me. So now it's time for you to know. So to rebrand, I'm Kollie With That K. Mm-hmm. And you will call me and I will go by that. So if you call me anything else, just understand, I just move different. Mm-hmm. So if it ain't Kollie With That K, it ain't nothing.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, that's lit that a woman actually inspired this for you. Like, your girl gave you that motivation to say, man, why don't you pick back up on something that you love? Because I'm pretty sure that you feel like just real life, because a lot of people with music, you spending money, and you know, when you underground, you ain't making it yet. It take a lot to get to that point to where music is making you money. At first, you spending money to make music. So was that part of the reason why you kind of had took a hiatus for a second?
I mean, it was that and a mixture of, like, you know, life.
That's wrong, yeah.
Because life be life.
Life be
you know, so it was just a whole bunch of things going on. Because, you know, you got to make sure your family right. You know, you got to make sure it's just a whole lot that comes with it. And it's like, if it's not making you money, it ain't making no sense right then.
Absolutely.
And how do you explain to somebody like, baby, just give me a second, I got it. Baby, just give me a second, I got it. How can you explain to your kids even? You go to them, hey, just give me a second, I got it. What can you do? You got to go get it. So I had to turn the hustle mentality on and go get it. But now it's my time.
Now it's your time. That's what's up, man.
I told them, bet on me. It's my time.
Yeah, and because, you know, even though you are parents and being a man, of course you are, you the provider. So you gotta, you know, be on top of your shit. So it's good that you know, you made that sacrifice to put yourself to the side for a second, but you didn't forget, and now you back and you ready to move forward. So salute to you on that. With just, you know, a lot of men make them same sacrifices that you made, you know, just to say, I ain't gonna follow maybe what I really want to do because I gotta provide. But the fact that you didn't forget, and shout out to your girl too for motivating you to keep going. So I think that's lit.